What will really happen if Julius Sello Malema becomes the president of South Africa?
Rubbish is what you have covered in that trouser. That is rubbish. That which you have covered in this trouser is rubbish.
Will the rich run away with their billions? Will the poor finally eat the land? Or will we see chaos, corruption, and dictatorship dressed in red berets? From shouting at presidents to building political power from scratch, Julius Malema is a man who divides the nation.
If I were
You
to
can
do
take
so,
me to
no,
court. You can, no, nami ngiyakhuluma.
He's answering
This is
you.
not your house.
Honorable
Not-
Malema.
Some call him a freedom fighter. Others call him dangerous. One thing we all agree on, he's not boring. In this video, we take a deep dive into what South Africa could look like if Juju was sitting at the Union buildings. Not as a guest, but as the commander-in-chief. Born in 1981 in Seshego, Limpopo, Julius Malema grew up raised by a single mother who was a domestic worker. He joined politics as a child, literally. He joined the ANC Youth League. By the time he was in his 20s, he was the most powerful youth voice in the country.
Of the ANC Youth League, we must be able to defend the autonomy of the Youth League.
So from now onwards, whoever is going to enter that door, as long as you've got a
Known
tag,
for his fiery tongue, big dreams, and love for designer clothes. He once said, "We are not calling for the slaughter of white people." For now, he also said he's ready to die for economic freedom. But let's not forget, Malema was expelled from the ANC in 2012 after fighting with Jacob Zuma.
If I were
you
to
can
do
take
so,
me to
no,
court. You can, no, nami ngiyakhuluma.
He's answering
This is
you.
not your house.
Honorable
Ngathi ngiyakhuluma
Malema.
ngathi usendleni yakho.
Point
This is not your
Honorable
house.
Malema.
This is
It's not
parliament.
your
Wena
turn.
ngisakhuluma mo.
Honorable
Usakhuluma
Malema.
yini?
The next
Rakhuluma
year,
le-
he formed the Economic Freedom Fighters and they entered parliament in red overalls, shouting, "Pay back the money." He's loud, he's clever, he's fearless, but he's also reckless, controversial, and some say, untrustworthy. So what would happen if this man became president? Before we proceed, we kindly ask for your support by liking, commenting, and subscribing. Your engagement helps us to grow and continue providing valuable content. Thank you. Let's start with land. Malema's #1 campaign message has always been, land must be returned to the people. If he becomes president, we can expect immediate moves toward land expropriation without compensation. That means the state takes land from private owners, especially white farmers, and redistributes it to black South Africans. But who gets the land? And will it help reduce poverty, or cause food shortages? Some say it's justice, others say it's a Zimbabwe repeat waiting to happen. Remember, in 2018, Malema told Parliament, "We are not scared of white people. We are not scared to take the land." If he's president, land reform won't be a conversation, it'll be a reality. Malema doesn't hide his plans. He wants to nationalize the mines, the banks, and the Reserve Bank. As president, he could push for state ownership of all major industries. His argument is that South Africa's wealth is still controlled by a few, and the only way to empower the black majority is through state control of resources. But let's be honest. How efficient is our government at running anything? Eskom is in crisis. PRASA is in ruins. SA is on life support. Now imagine the same government running all the mines and banks. Could this move scare away investors? Will the economy collapse, or could it finally be restructured to benefit the majority? It's a big gamble, and Malema seems ready to roll the dice. As president, Malema's foreign policy would likely be anti-imperialist and pan-Africanist. He once told migrants, "You are our brothers and sisters. This is your home too." Malema does not believe in borders. He wants Africa to be one, and he has said he doesn't believe in deporting Zimbabweans or Mozambicans. That sounds beautiful, but can our struggling economy handle open borders? With unemployment already sky high, can we absorb millions more people? And what about our relationship with the West? Malema has called the US and UK colonizers. Will he cut ties with the West and turn to China, Cuba, or Russia? It's clear, under Malema, South Africa would speak with a different voice on the global stage. Malema is a man who doesn't shy away from confrontation.
You can do it somewhere else, not here. If you've got a tendency of undermining blacks even where you work, you are in the wrong place. Here you are in the wrong place.
That's rubbish.
And you can go out.
That's absolutely rubbish.
Yeah, you can go out. Rubbish is what you have covered in that trouser. That is rubbish. That which you have covered in this trouser is rubbish. Okay? You are a small boy. You can't do anything.
I didn't come here to be
Come
involved.
out. Go out. Bastard. Go out. You bloody agent.
He's led marches, he's clashed with the police, and in parliament, he's called presidents criminals to their faces. So imagine him in charge of the police, the army, and the intelligence agencies. Will he silence opposition the way other revolutionary leaders have done? Or will he surprise us and govern with fairness and respect? Let's also talk about crime. Malema says he will deal with criminals harshly, but how? Would he reform the police system or rule with fear and force? It's possible that under Malema, law and order could either be strengthened, or completely collapse into chaos. Now let's be honest, Malema speaks against corruption every day. He was the first to expose the VBS scandal in Limpopo. But here's the twist, he was also accused of benefiting from it. He lives in a mansion. He wears Gucci. He drives luxury cars. Some say he's a man of the people. Others say he's just another politician pretending to be a revolutionary. So if he becomes president, will he clean up corruption, or become part of it? Will he protect public funds, or build a billion-rand empire in red? History tells us, power changes people, and Malema has already tasted both power and scandal. Under a Malema presidency, the economy would look very different. Forget free market capitalism, we'd be heading toward socialism. State control of industries, massive public jobs programs, free education, and national health care. Malema says he wants free housing and land for the poor. That sounds good, but how will the country pay for all of it? Would higher taxes drive out skilled workers and businesses? Or will a new system finally give dignity to the unemployed and landless? It's a risky vision, but one that might attract desperate citizens looking for change. So, what will happen if Julius Malema becomes president? We could see radical land reform, massive state control of banks and mines, open borders, and a war on the rich. Some believe he'll destroy the country. Others believe he's the only one who can save it. One thing's for sure, Julius Malema is not here to manage the system. He wants to burn it down and build a new one from the ashes. The question is, will South Africans trust him with the match? Let us know what you think. Would you vote for Malema? Or would you leave the country if he becomes president? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Until next time, stay informed, stay bold, and stay South African.